Oh, hi there. This is Jean. Ingrid came to see me, feeling anxious, panicked, and drinking very heavily. She wanted to be able to relax her brain, to feel happier and more confident, to have good relationships with her kids. She was divorced and distressed because her kids wanted to spend more time with their father, not with her. And this was a major motivation in herself seeking help. Her mother had married an immigrant from Northern Europe, and although they were very much in love, her maternal grandparents never wanted the marriage to happen. And eventually they broke up the marriage and took their daughter and her two children around 400 kilometres away from the husband to live on their farm. Ingrid's mother was deeply distressed, and after a few years, she suicided. Fairly gruesomely, unfortunately. But the grandparents brought Ingrid and her sister up. Neither of the children was allowed any contact with their father, and they were told that he was a very bad man. At age 11, and from then on for a good many years, Ingrid was repeatedly raped by her uncle, who continued to live nearby and be a regular part of her life. In her 20s, Ingrid married and had two children. Then at the age of 60, her own marriage broke down. The kids were closer to their father. At around age 40, she had managed to track down her father, who was living in Melbourne. She found he was a very pleasant man and developed a wonderful relationship with him before he died. He'd never remarried, and his house was full of patients of Ingrid and her sister as small children. He enjoyed adding adult photos and meeting his grandchildren. She had problems, however, around losing first her father, then her mother, and then the rapes and the bad marriage and the divorce. However, she now no longer has anxiety or panic attacks. She seldom drinks alcohol. She has good relationships with her children and stays with them whenever she comes to Adelaide. If something unpleasant comes up in her life now, she thinks about the sunshine she carries in her heart. Oh, I love the changes that happen with clients. It just is so good to help them get rid of the things that have been worrying them for so long.